constellation has suffered losses
excitement
before.
of breaching into the
although
unknown, of lighting the darkness. But it is harder to stare into the face of the cost. That all of our progress is built on top of the lives of those who dared. And that we owe them the courage to continue our work in their memory.
Thank you, Sarah. If anyone else would like to say a few words. Thank you. If anyone else wants to say something. I hope this is all okay. Between fixing things up and sending out messengers and getting all the paperwork done. It's not much. Good. Good. Sorry, if I talk any longer, I'm gonna start crying. Could you excuse me?
I thought maybe I would come up with something to say, but I've got nothing.
I don't believe we
So,
met.
instead,
Mamasa,
I thought
former
I
chair
would
of
quote
Constellation.
something that gave me
I wish the
comfort
circumstances of
a
my
long time
visit
ago.
were better.
Is God real? The more proper question would be, is reality divine? Existence
Unfortunately,
itself is a
this isn't the
mystery
first Constellation
yearns to be
funeral I've been to.
uncovered.
After
What is
35
goodness
years,
but a
you say
comparison
goodbye to a
the
lot of
good?
friends.
What is
I hope you don't
existence
mind
but
me
a
saying,
participation
but I
in
feel
the
numb just thinking about it.
For where the
I was
diversity
the
of
one
the
who
universe
invited Barrett to
inspires
join.
awe and wonder,
Ah,
it exists
he was so
only in
brilliant,
contrast to a
even
simplicity
if the rest of
so
us
pure
couldn't always
that
keep
it
up.
may only be understood as primordial and even divine. Our essence is what was
Exactly
imagined
the
by
same
its
as when
mind,
you met him, I bet.
but what we consider
Oh,
happy
smiles.
and what we
Saying just the
consider
wrong
fine
thing
are
at just
in
the right
fact so
time.
far beyond our
You don't
understanding.
mentor someone like Barrett as
Even
much
these
as you let him go
metaphors,
and try to contain the damage
like
later,
the
hey?
tiny white caps on a massive searching sea.
Ah, yes.
There's more,
I
but
officiated his wedding.
those are the parts
Ah,
that speak to me the most.
Young Irvin. I
I,
told him he was signing up for a lot with Barrett, but he didn't care.
Thank you.
I bet relationships in Constellation are still messy, aren't they?
Thank you.
We're more of a family
Does
than an
anyone else wanna say
organization.
anything?
All the former lines bleed together. It makes the losses sting harder. But I hope it means the time you had together was all the more important. That's how I like to think of it, anyway.
It almost feels wrong to be grieving. Selfish. No amount of tears will bring the dead back. It's just easier to feel guilty, if you'll excuse me.
How are you holding up? It's not really going to hit me until later. Right now, I just need everyone else to be okay. Take some time for yourself, okay? Plenty of rooms to sit down in if you need to be alone for a while. We'll get through this. It might feel like everything's falling apart, but that's why we need to stick together. We all have to get through this our own way. Don't worry about me. Really, I'll be fine.
Everyone is in mourning. I understand, but I cannot quite share in their emotion.
I don't often speak about what I believe in. It seems so redundant with how I live. But death is...
I have seen death.
where it's hard.
I have lost people I considered close.
Our friend
But this is...
is gone.
It is not the same.
There's no afterlife.
I cannot explain why. I
There's
am
God
not
in
sure I'm
heaven
making
that is
sense.
curating a perfect ending for it. So it's up to us. We are what lives on.
Thank you.
Pain of loss inspires us to greater action, then that is the good that comes from humanity is what truly creates our world. We are the ones that judge things to be good or evil, joyful or mournful. Let us take responsibility for it. Let us remember what we have lost.
Walter, are you part of the House of Enlightenment? I never knew that.
Yes, well, I like to keep some things private. However, I know Barrett would have appreciated the sentiment. Chat for a bit? Normally, I hate talking to people at funerals, but, well... You don't believe in the afterlife, do you? I mean, this might be the worst time to bring it up, but... It's comforting, isn't it? You haven't really lost someone. You're just waiting to see them again. And you don't even need proof. You just need to believe it. Well, I've taken up enough of your time. I'll need to reimburse Noel for the easel and photo.
I will be monitoring everyone's vitals for signs of continued trauma. I am told these types of gatherings are a sad occasion. That assumption appears to be correct. I appreciate you verifying my analysis, although I am certain my thanks will do little to improve your current psychological trauma. If you would like, though, I can add some consoling language to my programming. It will take some time to adapt, but it will be okay. How was that? I will note that feedback for later.
Drink? Pour one out to the blackest sea? Two old friends. May their ghosts go past the edges of space, to the great beyond. Aye.
Is it quieter in the lodge, or is it just me? Death is a bastard. Comes for us all. You know, there's an old Aquila story about two pioneers who got lost trying to find a new frontier to settle. One of them takes ill. Clear he's not gonna make it, he turns to his partner and says, "Don't bury me. Let the ground take what it's due. I'd rather be a ghost chasing after you than walk through the pearly gates knowing an eternity of loneliness until you get there." Sad story, huh? Yeah, you got me. I hate funerals. I could really bend your ear when you got a moment. Got a lot of sad tales I'm running through my head right now. Hate to bore you. Good talking to you.
Hi. No. And don't keep asking. I'm not gonna be, alright? Everything's worse now. So many people here. So many people saying goodbye. Huh. Are we supposed to feel better? Just because we're all in one place? What's the point? It's not going to change anything. Every day is going to be worse now. Don't you get that? I want to be alone for a while, okay?
Don't you go do what you have to do. I'll be okay.
Captain Sarah, greetings.
Forgive me for pulling you aside again, but, well, there's so much to process right now. The emissary, the hunter, the unity, an entire multiverse. I can't even begin to wrap my head around it all. I don't know where to begin. The fact that we are the origin of the Starborn. Humans literally reborn by entering the Unity. The same, yet different. It's unbelievable. I feel like most of the knowledge we've amassed in the last few centuries about the universe has just been made obsolete. Yes, that's exactly right. Humans are clearly a victim of their own success. We've been pushing further and further outwards from our home, when we should have spent more time being prepared for the consequences. Our current problem relates closely to the nature of humans as a species. This rushed curiosity has led us to enter the Unity and become Starborn. But it has made a difference. Here we are, caught in the middle of some sort of needlessly violent crusade between the hunter and the emissary. You'd think that a technologically advanced society would have evolved past petty squabbling over something like the artifacts. It almost makes me wonder if entering the Unity has done them more harm than good. Yes, I agree, but not at the expense of erasing our own existence. When you pass into whatever lies beyond, we don't know what will become of you. Will you remember your life as you knew it? Will the hunger to collect the artifacts consume your life like it's clearly consumed the Starborn? This goes well beyond the boundaries of simple exploration. As the chair of Constellation, I want all of us to have this opportunity to explore the Unity. It would be the pinnacle exploration of our lives. However, after we enter the Unity, we'll likely evolve. You and I, as we stand here right now, will essentially cease to exist. The truth is, you're my friend, and I don't want to lose you. I'm not sure. I'm guessing based on what we've learned. Even if I accompany you into the Unity, the question still remains. Would we know each other anymore? Even if we did, would we care? Part of what I do as chair of Constellation is weigh the costs of our expeditions. And this one, the cost is extremely high. You're right. I'm sorry. Listen. I realize nothing that I say is ever going to change your mind or diminish the enticement of this incredible opportunity. All I ask is that you research the facts before you blindly stumble off into the unknown. I don't know if I'm ready to make that leap, but knowing we'd be doing it hand in hand would certainly make it more comforting. Well, I suppose I've ruined the moment again, haven't I? I'm getting quite good at that lately. I'll let you get back to whatever you were doing. Just think what we discussed. I know I will.